pins just chonker, boy. Like a juggernaut, just boom.
Yeah. If you ain't chasing this money, then I cut you off like it's nothing. I'm focused and never no bluffing, cause I can't see my family struggling. Hell nah, run it up fast. Stack it up, get in your bag. Hey,
just give me my money.
Hey, ain't nothing but hard workers and playmakers that I really be around.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sim Parker here, man. We're back with another SaucedCutzBowling bowling video, man. Today I'm excited to bring y'all a brand new ball review of, we have the Viking Conquest, man. The striking Viking is back. Alright. I know the last Viking video I had Simbor in the Simbor. He wasn't available this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm at another house. So big shout out to, while I'm here, I was gonna give a big shout out to Rainbow Lanes and Clayton. Guys, we're gonna be doing this review on string pins. I'm excited to let y'all see that. Alright, string pins is something that's getting into the game of bowling. That may change the game of bowling, you know what I'm saying? I actually like it, but let's get back to this review. So we have the Viking Conquest, which is the strongest cover stock in RB94 in the 900 global line, and have the same strobe AI core that's in the original striking Viking, which I have here. And man, let's get on the lanes, bro. Let's see what this thing do. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know me, I'm gonna start right. You know what I'm saying? We got some Earl here. I'm standing on 20 with my feet, eyes about 10. And let's see what happens. I'm trying to lock this bad boy up. Not too bad. That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. So, oh my shabby. Oh. So it's not too bad, y'all. As y'all see, it's a strong cover stock. Again, we have the high RG core. For us, I think it's 250, 050, 016, 013, 1 or 2. Made to go down the lane, store just a little bit of energy, but the cover stock is gonna grab for you, but the core is gonna give you just a little something on the back end. So let's move over just a skosh with our feet. Let's try to hit like 12 at the arrows and see what happens. Oh, that was on 12. My fault, y'all. That wasn't 12. That was 10. But still flatten it out. Still went 10 back. All right. Let's bump left a little bit. Get that thing to old potato. Just a hair. My layout, I went a different layout as I normally. So I'm tapping into the drilling my strong balls weak and my weak balls strong. So I went 4 3/4 by 4.5 by 3, which I know y'all like, that ain't really weak, but y'all know me, I usually go 4.5 by 4.5 by 4, you know what I'm saying? So we're moving left. Let's try to hit 13 this time. The big chonker, boy. The big chonker. I like this, y'all. At first, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all saw the quick 6, I didn't think I was gonna like it, y'all. Hold on, first of all, big shout out my boy Powerhouse, y'all. My fault, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got a mic. You know what I'm saying? Powerhouse called in there. He out here with me, Clayton, Rainbow Lanes on string pins, you know what I'm saying? But as I was saying, I didn't think I was gonna like it, y'all. I didn't think I was gonna like it because they discontinued one of my babies, man, which is right there. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that. We're gonna get into that. That's part of the review. So still just walking left. You with it? Let's hit like 15. Then we'll get into some more talking points. So eyes about 15, see what happens. Ooh, that one went a little high. I like it, y'all. It's like y'all know I like stuff that's like beefy. Oh, whoa. But it still stores energy. We have a little something down lane. So it's not burning up too quick, but you can see the cover stock working. Like the cover stock is that high traction. Like I said, it's really reminding me of the RST Hyperdrive. If I'm being blunt, that's just it. That's what I'm seeing. So let me walk left some more. All right, let me walk left a little bit more. We're still at 15 with our eyes. I got a couple pieces. Oh, look at this rack, y'all. What the world? Look, string pins right there. I'm gonna count that to the ugly rack. But I did get it wide and it still came back with energy and finish. It didn't deflect. So that's a really good sign for me, you know, especially for something that's made for heavier oil. It's not burning up too much. I think that's that strobe AI core that's getting down the lane and having saving energy for the back end where the cover stock is still grabbing in the mid lane for you. So I like that. Let's keep going left, man. Let's keep going left. All right, guys. So in this review, before we get like diving deeper, I keep walking with it. I'm gonna let y'all know the balls that we'll be comparing it to. So we have the Alpha Crux, the Return. All right, Alpha Dog, Lead Dog. All right, it smells good. We have the Equinox Solid. Okay, ball of the year last year. Big dog on campus. I mean him on campus, I'm sorry. We have the original Viking. Of course, it's only right, so y'all can see how they compare to each other. This one goes a little longer, probably has a little bit more down lane. But we're gonna see that. We have the Ion Max Solid. All right, strawberry milkshake. This thing still smells good, bro. Oh my gosh. And then lastly, what I think it replaced is the RST Hyperdrive, okay? Strong cover stock, semi-strong core, made to get down the lane, have a little something down lane. I think this is gonna be a direct reflection of the Conquest. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. So with that being said, let's keep walking left. Okay. I ain't mad at that one. That one I did rotate it a little bit too much, so it went down just a little longer, so it couldn't play that angle. So we're gonna do that again. Hold on, let me reset this. All right, so we tried 20, that flat 10. So let's go inside just a little bit of that. Let's see what happens. Stone. The string wanted to knock it down, y'all. The string wanted to knock it down. Stone 9. I like that. I actually think that's why I'll be for score. Let's see. What would I be for score with this ball? The chunker, boy. The Viking Conquest. I like it. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. Like, all right. I think this is why I'll be for score right here. Okay, because I licked that one a little too wide, and it still finished like to give me a strike. All right, it deflected a little bit, but it recovered enough. All right, again, it's still a big ball. Paul. This is a strong cover stock. Okay, RB94 is, like I said, that's the strongest that we have in the 900 double line. At first, it was the Origin, which was RB93. So strong. All right, let's see if we can split the 8-9. You know what I'm saying? 10 back. Where I'll be for score. So I'm standing right here. I'm on 27 with my feet. I was about 16. Yes, sir. Yes. Man, you see, it's like it's chunking down the lane. That's why I call it the chunker. But it's like it's chunking down the lane, but at the same time, it's driving through the pin. So, and I had that same feeling, that high traction with high reaction with the RST Hyperdrive. So, let me throw like 1 or 2 more, and then we'll get into comparisons, I promise. All right. Man, that thing kept driving, boy. Whoo-wee. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bruh. 900 Global got the one, man. 900 Global got one. Hey, Big G, they did good. They did good. One more. Then we'll get to comparison, then I'll leave y'all alone. And I got a little funky rat, but you know what? It don't matter. We still gonna strike. 10 back. None of that. Lay them flat. Oh my gosh, things. Oh. Whew. But that's money. All right. Let's get to the comparison, man. First things first, we'll start with the weakest, all right? We're gonna start with the Viking, with the original Viking, okay? Just so y'all can see, like, cover stock isn't as much as the newest one, so I'm gonna stand where I was just standing at. Excuse me, oh my gosh. I'm gonna stand where I was just standing at, and then we're gonna see what happens on the lane. My predictions is this one is gonna go a little longer, probably have a little bit more on the back end because it's cleaner, not seeing the fronts as much, so So I'm standing where I was standing, and let's see what happens. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This one is made for like during transition. These lanes are a little too fresh for that, so I'll be a lot more right with that. And I didn't throw that fast at all. It just blew past the break point. So I'm gonna bump right with it, and so y'all can see how it can complement the other one. So let's reset the pins. All right. So we're gonna go right off of that. Probably change our zone as well, and see how this bad boy responds to some friction down lane. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cleaner. Again, not the conditions for this ball right now, especially on this, like, some good oil, right? So probably a little surface. Right now it's at 4,000 burn, so it's definitely not seen as much as that 2,000 box. It says it comes out of box at 2,000, but you know how the factory is. That stuff be like dull. So I hit the Conquest with a fresh 2,000, so y'all can kind of get a true fair read in comparison to the other bowling balls. So I'm gonna go right with the Conquest, give it the same rotation. I'm not gonna lock it up, and y'all gonna see it pick up just a little earlier, and it'll probably go quicker. So let's see. The chunker, boy. The chunker. All right. So looking in the same spot. Ooh wee. I'm sorry. I got that one just a little wide, and it just. I like that ball. I like that ball. Let me try that again. That's the shape I like. You know, like, so some people this is smooth, but to me it's have something for down lane. Like, be strong enough to read it when you need it. You know what I'm saying? But when you gotta see it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go right, throw it in the same spot that I threw the original Viking, and see what happens. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That ball definitely picked up a little earlier. But coverstock grab, traction grab, had energy on the back end, go Brooklyn. So we take those. So next ball we're gonna compare it to, kind of moving up a little bit. We have the Equinox Solid, man. My baby. Now, why this is tough for me is because I use this ball on house like a lot. But here at this house recently when I tried to use it, it didn't do anything. Mind you, this A2S is a cleaner cover stock. It's stronger than the A1S, of course, but it's still nano-free, okay? So let's see. I'm gonna go to where I was striking with the Viking, and let's see what happens. So I'm left, eyes about 17. See what happens. Okay, that's fair. Cleaner, core still reads it. Still source something down lane, cleaner, so that makes sense. Let's find a pocket with the Equinox. All right. So we're gonna go a little left off that. Eyes around 18-ish. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Well, I like that ball, y'all. I see why that ball got ball of the year last year. It just, I don't know. For me, it just looks good. Some people say that their Equinox Solid is chuggy. Not mine. Now, if you get a little oil in it, yes. I ain't gonna hold you. You're gonna have to de-oil that thing. But so we're gonna go use the Viking Conquest in the same spot, which is a little left than where I was striking from with it. And let's see what happens. So I'm about 28. I was about 18. Let's see what happens. Hey, I really like this ball. And it's so sad because 900 Global kind of gets the back end of stuff sometimes. I feel, you know, my opinion, like they just dropped these and then they just announced the Roto Grips Transform, the Pearl, which is gonna be nice because they have micro tracks, so that's another video. But still, like, it's stuff like this. I feel like people don't get to throw these kind of equipment because they just stacking them, right? That's a good ball, like. All right, let's go on to the next. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one, which is the Alpha Crux. Big dog, lead dog. All right, stronger, earlier. Core might not be, core might be, core's earlier. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna go stand on 28, eyes about 18. let's see this bad boy pick up. Rounder for sure. So y'all know I actually keep that polished, but for the video I hit it with a 2K. But definitely rounder, smoother, reads earlier, more controlled-ish. This still, it has some on the back end, but you saw it read that oil and it made it like blend it out a little more than where the Conquest and the Equinox Solid kind of got to that point, had some shape, and then kind of had more energy going through the pocket. Still went 10 back, still split at 8-9, but so let's get in that out of bounds zone that the Viking Conquest didn't return for. So let's see what happens. So I was about 20, drifting left. Oh, who can't send messages on the stream pin? Bruh, yeah. So Alpha Cutz earlier reads the mid is probably just a little stronger than the Conquest to me. As y'all saw, not only did it read it, but it had enough to kind of finish. So yeah. Alpha Cutz straight. That's a good ball. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. Good ball. All right. So moving on. So we're gonna go to the strawberry milkshake, man. Strawberry milkshake. You know what I'm saying? See what happens, man. See what this thing gonna do, man. Now knowing we know about NRG, like this isn't the strongest cover stock. So the Alpha Cutz cover stock is actually stronger than this one. The Alpha Cutz is GI26. This is NRG, and if you look at the cover stock chart, it's actually a lot lower. So let's see what this bad boy look like, man. See what this bad boy look like, man. You know what I'm saying? So same zone. I'm gonna stay left. I was about 20, drifting left. It's just that ball. That ball is, to me, bro, that ball is just, I like that one better than the Pearl. I put polish on that than the Pearl. I'm just keeping it in the buck, man. That looks good. So that's the same thing with the Conquest. Because like these bigger balls are actually making the corner where the Conquest didn't. So is it that cover stock is just too grabby and the core just doesn't have enough engine and it started too later to kind of finish? Or just that's the dynamic of the ball. So let's see. All right, so we're left. Hit that zone. I was about 20. Okay, hold on now. Maybe I done burnt up a track. Because not only did it, now again, I don't think it read as earlier as the other bigger balls that we use, but it definitely came off the spot harder than those. So let's leak it a little right and see what happens. All right, so let's get left with the Conquest again. Let's leak it a little right. See if it's gonna make that corner. Yeah, you can tell the cover stock was doing a lot of work on that in the mid. So I can see where the cover stock was moving. And what's so dope is where you thought it would burn up and deflect, you can see the core is the reason why it didn't. The core got around, stored more energy, and still split the 8-9. So that was kind of good to see. So that was dope. So the review I want to see, man, they replaced it, man. They discontinued this. Oh, my fault. The RST Hyperdrive, man. Microtrax cover stock, High RG core, Rotostar Tour core. Should be similar. Let's find out, man. Let's find out. So I'm gonna get us a fair shake. I'm gonna be a little biased. I don't care what y'all say. Get us a fair shake. Let's see what happens.
Yes, I appreciate you guys coming out here. Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all heard what she said. No, I was playing. All right, so y'all saw the RST, man. Did it look a little chuggy? So I'm gonna go right. Standing on 28, eyes about 18. And let's see what happens, man. Okay, I see why, but they didn't have to, man. Viking Conquest. Same spot. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Standing on 28, highs about 18. Oh, I licked that wide. Let's do the same thing with the RST Hyperdrive. I want to know, can that make that corner? Because I did leak that really wide. And it finished, it deflected, but I got 10 pin out there with the string. So W string pins in the chat. Let's see, man. Let's see what we got working with. What we working with, man? I'll leave that one a little wide. And I'll give y'all my honest opinion. I'm gonna be real. Let's see what happens. That's what I want to see. Ah, okay. I think the RST Hyperdrive solid is probably a touch earlier, a touch rounder. Just a touch, because I can see where the Conquest made that corner. I got it wide. It's still, it getting up the hill for sure, but it at least made the pocket where the RST Hyperdrive would have left me a tough spare to deal with. So I think the RST Hyperdrive is a lot more rounder, a lot earlier. Not a lot earlier, but earlier. And yeah, man. Hey, man. Okay, Viking Conquest. It's a good ball. It's a good ball, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Look, my RST Hyperdrive was my baby. You feel me? Conquest is a good ball. Good ball. If you already have the RST Hyperdrive, do you need the Conquest? No. Can you still get away with the Alpha Crux and the Conquest? Yes. What about the Ion Max and the Conquest? Yes. You know, it depends on how you bowl, where you bowling at. If you're a house bowler, this could be your big ball in your bag for sure. Do I think you need 2 of them for a house shot? No. If you're a tournament bowler and you're bowling a lot of challenge patterns, modified, sports shots, things of that nature, you would appreciate something like this where it can be a ball down from your bigger equipment. But not too much of a gap going to stuff that's probably a little bit more symmetrical base. You probably still want a big ASIM, something that's going to just get down the lane just a little bit more before you go down to those symmetrical pieces or those stronger symmetrical pieces like the Vengeance, things of that nature. So I'm going to throw a few more with the Conquest. And did you want to throw?
I already put my shoes up.
Oh. I don't want to throw y'all. Hey guys, I'm going to throw a few more with the Conquest and then we'll give y'all the montage of strikes. We'll close this bad boy out. All right. This is going to be 10 back though right here. The pins just jump, bro. The pins just chonker, boy. Like a juggernaut. Just boom. Gosh almighty. 10 back here. Back to Conquest. The chonker. 9 to go. Big G. Oh, I threw that one. Bro, that was a bad shot. I'm not gonna lie. That was a bad shot, but hey, 10 back, man. The chonker. Big G, man. Let's go, man. The Conquest is here. The striking Viking got a cousin. A big cousin, too. All right. Last one. Oh. All right. Let's get to the montage of strikes. All right, guys, there you have it. The brand new SaucedCutzBowling bar review of the Striking Viking, the Viking Conquest, man. The Striking Viking got a cousin, the chonker, all right? The Viking Conquest, all right? RB94, strongest cover stock in the 900 global line. Strobe AI core, the same core that's in the original Viking. Giving you that little length with the little pop down lane. But cover stock is giving you that high traction and high reaction. Same as RST Hyperdrive. Again, if you already have those in your bag, you're not gonna need another one of these. But if you're missing a big ASIM, yeah, I like it. The versatility that it has is not super early in the core. The cover stock just grabs for you. It gives you something down lane. It's forgivable, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about it like chugging too much, but it's definitely a chonker, you feel what I'm saying? For heavy oil, your house shot depends on where you bowl at. The bowling styles that I think will get away with this, I think bowlers like this that has higher rev rate, like a me. If you are rev dominant, I think you would like this ball probably with a little either higher grit finish, not 2,000, 4,000, things of that nature, so you can let it get down the lane for you. If you are speed dominant, you'll definitely appreciate this ball because it'll get started for you out of box. And if you're a match bowler, it depends on the lane conditions, all right? So I think everybody can get away with something like this in their bag. Viking Conquest comes out this Friday, which is, that's June 26th? Yep, June 26th. At your nearest VIP Pro Shop. All right, so first off, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Rainbow Lanes here in Clayton. Again, they got stream pins, great bowling alley, great atmosphere, great ownership. They definitely seem like they care for the game. Big shout out to the Sling and Strikes Pro Shop here at Rainbow Lanes, man. Big shout out to my guy Jacob Horn. They definitely was welcoming. They allowed SaucedCutzBowling to come in and shoot a video. Man, great house. Big shout out to B&B Lanes as well. Big shout out to the Pro Shop at B&B Lanes. Shout out to my guy Andrew the James, the plug in the Pro Shop. Make sure y'all stop by, come see us if you want a Viking Conquest. You know what I'm saying? We're so dope is we got people from all over traveling in, going to wherever the Pro Shop they usually go to. Now they're traveling into B&B Lanes to come to the Pro Shop. So that's actually really dope. That's us growing the sport, us doing our part. And guys, we appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All right. Most importantly, make sure you remember, new frame, new game. All right. Peace.
Same grind, same time, stay positive, y'all. Ain't trying to link, yeah. If there won't be no profit involved, let's put our heads together, get a master plan to get a stacking bands. Or every time you need to hold some cash, you wanna